Hey everyone, it's Beardless Me here to tell you that this is another update for the project car, but only slightly because today I'm going to put up some lights and try to figure out what the heck that switch is. And maybe if I get to it, I might take off the tires and check the brakes, because those are my biggest worry in terms of getting the safety done. I know I need to get it done, and that's sort of the big holdup at the moment. It's hard to get an appointment for these things, so I've been waiting until stuff opens up, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen for a while. Anyway, let's check out these lights. So the lighting situation in my garage is not ideal at the moment. The only thing I have is this thing here, which, I mean, it's just a it's just one light fixture, and it's only at the front of the garage, so when it's dark there is nothing in this area at all to be able to see with, and so the back of the garage, i.e. where the door is completely black. Now, I went on Amazon and I found these random just light fixtures. There's LED, like a 6-pack of them, and they're reasonably bright. I'm just hoping they hold up in the cold, because it's I mean, it's -11 right now, just to put it in perspective. It gets cold here. It gets down below -30 sometimes at night, so I'm hopeful that they hold up. But I'm hoping to put all 6 of them up here, either behind the garage door or to the side of it, and that way I'll be able to have a little bit better lighting and maybe be able to film with the door closed. That's the idea. So before we get into that, I want to get into this kill switch. Sorry, I had to put my hat back on. It's freezing. It's so cold. The switch is currently set to off, and I want to see. So some people seem to think that it was a kill switch. Some people thought that it might be a fuel pump switch, something like that. But I'm going to start the car right now in the garage, because I got to move it out of here to do the lights anyway. But let's just see. Hold on a second. It's just keep in mind the switch is currently off, and okay. I think the battery's dead. Let me try it with it on. Yeah, the battery's dead. Okay. Plan failed. I might have to do this whole thing with the, well, when it gets a bit warmer, I guess. I don't know. This is not good. So after a bit of a sketchy recovery, I had to use my car and a super long boosting lead to boost the car, because it was totally dead. That's what happens when you sit in an unheated garage at -30 for like 3 weeks without being warmed up. I'm warming the car up right now because it hasn't been warmed up in a long time. Obviously I do care about this car, but I don't, like, I'm not really supposed to drive it. So that being said, I'm gonna drive it real quick, just up and down the street, just to make sure that everything's still working. I have some news for you switch people who are wondering. The switch is not a kill switch. I'll flick it right now. It's this is it on, this is it off. The car is still running, which does more confirm my theory of it being a sub switch, which I'm very interested in. So once this thing is safetied and the interior is pulled out, we'll be able to diagnose what the heck that and the random rogue wire are. But I'm very interested to find out. Anyway, quick drive, quick drive. Keeping in mind that this car is registered now, but it is not road legal. It does not have a plate yet. So yeah, let's go. Can't forget seatbelt. That's, if I'm gonna be breaking some rules, I should probably break them minorly safely. Oh geez. The whole reason I took it out of the garage to begin with was because I wanted to put those lights up a bit easier. And now it has turned into a huge pain. And my goodness, it was worth it. It's totally worth it. Haven't driven this car for a while. Alright, so here is the garage light in its current state. We have the big stuff, which is here. It really only lights up this center at the front. It doesn't really get that corner too well. I think the camera actually makes it look better than it looks in real life. I'm somebody who needs a lot of light to work. That's why I brought out that little like headlamp last time. But if you look over here, it's quite a bit darker. The only reason it's bright is because of the windows, but at night it's super dark. My goal is to be able to work on my car in here, even with the door closed, because I know for a fact that there are mosquitoes like crazy in this area. And so my goal is going to be to put up these lights over here, basically on these beams. And yeah, I'm guessing what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up so that it'll really only work when the garage door is closed, which isn't ideal, but yeah, I have another plan for that, and that is to put lights on the sides so that it'll work when the garage door is open as well. But for now, these lights are just gonna go up here for this purpose. And we'll see how well they work, because I mean, they're only 50 bucks for 6, so they're quite cheap. I'm hoping that they hold up. Okay, so you're probably thinking that I'm gonna have to run power all the way over here, but thankfully somebody else has done that for me, because if you go on up here, there is a plug there, and when I got this house, this plug was unused, but it was already hanging out there. I quickly tested it, and it just happens that it corresponds to a switch right over here. So if I flick that, then we have light. So essentially my idea is to run all the cables for these lights to a power bar, which I don't have yet, but I'll screw it in there. And then as long as the cables are within range of the lights and also that plug, then we'll be able to have light everywhere here, which is good. So here's what I got done so far. Basically, just wire to light and then wrapped around there so it doesn't hang too low. Then the lights themselves actually connect together. I'll show you one of those plugs in a second, but that one's not quite done yet. And then along here, and then I'm going to put one more along the rest of the way. So just for reference, it looks like this. There's my very handy dandy ladder. Let me turn on this switch, and then now it looks like that. That's with only one up. So I'm pretty excited. I'm hopeful that the last one can go in a little bit easier. This is not particularly easy to do, but it's not too hard either. Basically, they have all these clips here, and you just put screws through the holes and then you clip the lights into this. It's nice and easy. And then these are the little plastic pieces that just connect them together. So it's gonna be easy enough for me with this connection, because all I have to do is just get one more plug. So just something to split that into two. One for that side, one for this side, and then we'll be good. Yeah, goodness, it's freezing though. I'm using a ghetto setup here. Yeah, this is my custom stereo setup, not very fancy. And then this is my hand warming station, because my hands are getting so cold. Yeah, anyway. Excellent news, everybody. I managed to get it all wired up. It's looking a little bit jank. You can see that there's only one plug there, so that's why this side is still working. But that side is up too, and it's looking really, really good. I'm very, very happy with this. Even with just one light, it makes such a difference in the brightness of the garage that, I mean, for 50 bucks on Amazon, I am quite impressed. You can see this one's a little bit wonky. This one's relatively straight though. So I did better on my first attempt than on my second. However, I'm very, very happy with it. Oh yeah, I got some good news as well. So I put some hand sanitizer on the sticker, and it's actually gone now. The marks are gone. Basically, I just put hand sanitizer on there, left it for like an hour because I forgot I did that while I was putting up these lights, and then I just wiped it off now, and she gone. That's good. Hand sanitizer works. I didn't try that peanut butter suggestion, but yeah, alcohol, that does it. Lady and gentlemen, I give to you the new lighting setup in its entirety. Just ignore some of the jank wiring over there. I'll show you that in a second. But here is the old light once again. Here is the new lighting setup, illuminating pretty much everything. It honestly looks like it's daytime in here. Unfortunately, there are some pretty distinct shadows, so that's going to be, well, I'll still need a headlamp if I'm working in here in the night, but it's way, way better with this. It's dark outside now, which means there is no light coming in from that window. So this is how it looked before, just with this. And now, once again, flick of the little old switch back here, and boom, it's daytime. Oh man, I'm so happy. This is such a huge quality of life upgrade for me. I'm actually going to be able to work on this car on the weekdays now if I want to, because before the issue was that I just didn't have enough light. But now, thanks to that jank up there, I went and got a very short 3-plug power bar from the dollar store, and it just so happened to be perfect to wrap around that piece there. And now it's all together in one, and yeah, we got 2 strips of lights. I could definitely go for some more of these. I'm thinking about just taking out this old fixture entirely and getting another set of 6 of these and just putting them all around the garage even more to brighten it up even further. Hey, it's editing me from the future here just to say that I didn't record an outro for this video. Doesn't matter, lights look good. But next week I got some more stuff coming up. I'm going to try and take a look at the actual car's lights, and we'll see what else is in store. I don't have any plans to get that safety done yet. I'm still working on other things, and I'm also working on Bugo stickers, so look forward to that. It's been a bit of a slow month on YouTube for me. No clue why, but yeah, trying to get over that by making more content that I'm interested in to see if you guys are down with it. And weirdly, automation stuff is not doing very well at the moment, so I'm gonna possibly be trying some new things. Anyway guys, see you again later this week for some more stuff. Probably a stream too. I really enjoyed that last time.